Yo, my name's Juan Gonzalez, just another gym guy, and I ain't certified in a goddamn thing. But my clothes get dirty, and I gotta do laundry, fold laundry, put laundry away, the same as you. Probably, more than likely, unless you have someone hired that does that, or whatever. Hey, dude, look, I put my pants on one leg at a time. I ain't Wallace and Gromit. What an intro. Anyways, do you want to fold laundry with me? That'd be great, because it's something we both have in common. All right, so go get your stuff. As I always say, I know you got a pile of laundry somewhere, or it's covering your bed, or it is still in the dryer. Please don't let it still be in the washer. You may need to rewash that. Anyways, grab it, sit down, chill. I'll update you on things, just kind of ramble, talk while I fold laundry, and we'll get through this together, right? Reset for the week. Hell yeah. Guys, I am drained this week. We're going to get through it. So then, I use a 4x4 divider for my smaller shirts, tank tops, stuff like that. You can fit 4 of these guys into one cube, and that's a ton of space saved and efficiency. And then you label the cubes, and you can have hundreds of shirts and be able to pull out the specific one you want whenever you want. All right. Next, I have these for like my medium, larger, and long sleeve shirts. They hold less, but they can also fit or get Tetris in one of the cubes. I don't really need that many of them. And I also like to keep them under the bed because I like to wear larger clothes at bed. It's like either shirtless or large pullover shirt. I don't know. Kind of weird, huh? And of course, I have my cube. So with the cubes, I use them to put the other stuff inside of it. Or I also have a few that are just my unfoldables, the stuff that I'm not going to fold. So like tank tops, shorts, and a few other things that you can just throw in their socks. I'll just throw socks in there or pair them together and throw them in. Keep that one under my bed as well. Keep a bunch of them in my linen closet. Everything's labeled, and I'm able to get whatever I want whenever I want, which is pretty important to me. All right. Did you ever go get your laundry? I got mine right here. If I can ever pick this shit up. Laundry. Let's do this. Yay, pants. All right. So what's my update for the week? Like I said, I am full-blown tired. You know, I guess the main topic or my main thing for this week has just been just stay productive with everything I do, but also watch the amount of energy that I have. So in other words, I have a few projects going on right now. I'm working on my monochromatic office / guest bedroom. I'm working on the guest bathroom or downstairs bathroom. And then I'm also working on the dining room to make it more of like a museum display room with a dining room table. And that'll also be like my board gaming room. And of course, I still have my actual job. I have all this stuff that I record, I love to do and go online. So it's a lot. Plus just life and like, having to make phone calls, this, that, and the other. So yeah, my main point of what I'm getting to is I have a lot of shit to do. And the way I've been balancing it is that, let's say I do a little bit in one room, maybe something bigger, and I'm starting to feel like whack about it, not feeling great, running low on energy. I'll try to call it out before it gets bad, and then I'll just switch to like something else. And then if I don't feel like getting up and moving around, I'll get on my phone, I'll start editing. So yeah, it's a little exhausting, but I do find happiness in the fact that I'm getting stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Plus, when I get those other rooms done, I'll have more areas I can shoot videos in. I still don't know why I shoot these videos, but hoping eventually I figure that one out. My food has still been very sporadic. I started taking Retta. I can't think of how you say the full name right now without it sounding like horribly wrong word, but it's basically GLP-3. GLP is the peptide that you find in like Ozempic. That's what they're doing is using a GLP. Ozempic is just a name brand like Coca-Cola. Sorry, I have a runny nose. Peep out that shirt. Oh, Def the Kid. I've been wanting something to represent Soul Leader and forever. I love it. Did you guys ever watch Soul Leader? If not, I would recommend. I've seen it multiple times. I have the manga. I made it through most of it. I still need to finish reading it. Just haven't had time, obviously. Let's get through this. It would be nice to be able to hear from you guys. Thanks for always leaving comments. Jazzy, thanks for leaving comments. As Comments are my life. No, it's always exciting to see you have a comment on a video because you're like, well, somebody took more than 2 seconds. Because what I imagine is like the videos pop up on whatever dashboard or main page, or you know how they just throw videos in your face as soon as you open apps now, like what TikTok does. But I noticed YouTube did that to me today, and I'm just like, get out of here. It's almost like how on Netflix or most streamers now, you can't sit on anything without it playing. You can't just turn on Netflix and chill for a little while because some bullshit will start playing. And then when you finish watching what you're watching, they're like, oh, we're about to suggest some shit to you, and we're gonna fucking shove it down your throat. It's so annoying. I guess the subject of, or the theme of today is random topics and how you branch from one thing to the next. But yeah, so I just started taking GLP-3. Obviously, it wasn't like I took the shot and then all of a sudden it worked. No, I was still hungry, but I think it is starting to work because I'm feeling less of the hunger at the times that I was feeling a shit ton of hunger. So that should help me get back into my deficit, back into my winter arc cut for at least 2 more weeks. See where I end up at, get that DEXA scan, find out how much fat percentage I have, how much muscle I gained over this whole winter thing. Because I don't know if most of you know, but I went into my winter thing. I got a DEXA scan and found out I had lost 25 pounds of muscle, mostly because like I had surgery last year and I had some family emergencies, and I went a few months without lifting, and I was eating crap. I was depressed. I was doing it, everything you'd want to do if you were trying to lose muscle, basically. Sorry, you guys gotta hear me breathe. So yeah, laundry, I've talked about it before. To me, it's part of the great reset. Some shit we gotta get done. Resets your week, you know what I'm saying? So if you're having a shitty week, you can see doing laundry as like one step away from the next week that hopefully won't be as shitty. Or if you had a great week, on to the next great week. Helping people out, doing your thing. I've been looking into what makes pre-pre. That's so cool. I'm telling you guys, the science videos I'm working on are going to be so dope. The only downside will be the little amount of people that watch them. Like, imagine actually knowing not just the highest of high levels, but like why some shit works and how much of a miracle our bodies are. One of my friends basically regrew her insides. Crazy, man. The stuff that your body could do. And now she's boxing up dummies. Like, I don't know, like, you know, the torso things that people beat up. Anyways, whatever. Pretty sick. I ain't doing that shit. I don't even know how to punch somebody. I'll just grab them and bounce their head off the pavement a few times. And then say, I'm sorry, dude. I think you should get up. True story, bro. I decided to redo. Oh, my gosh. Have you guys ever, like... I was just going to paint over these super bright-ass colors that the previous neighbors had in the bathroom because I'm just tired of it. Like, that ain't me. I'm more like paint it black. Paint it all black. So I finally was like, look, I'm just going to paint over that, right? And then it's like, dang, well, the vanity they made by hand out of wood doesn't look right. I mean, not that it ever looked right, but it looks worse now. So then it's like, I need a new vanity, or I got to learn how to do a little bit of plumbing over here. And then same thing with the medicine cabinet. And then it was like, if you're taking out the vanity and you have extra floorboards, you can put floor in. And that's how you add and add and add until the point that you invite someone over and you say, man, I've been working on my bathroom. What do you think? And they're like, this isn't the bathroom that I used last time I came. And you have to convince them, like, I only have one bathroom on my first floor and you didn't go to my second floor to go potty. So I must be doing something right. Because if you were coming to my house previously and you come now, you're like, I have no memory of this. Where am I? Always follow your nose. Jeez, I got a lot of laundry. Oh, check this out. I used to do food competitions. This is one of the shirts that I won. Venezia's New York style pizzeria. 2 people, family-sized pizza. It's actually the easy, I would say, beginner's food challenge. You always, like, you don't get the meal for free, but you do get the shirt, which is pretty cool. And you get to do it with a friend. So, like, they might have more of an appetite than you. And you still get to win. Wheen. I was the friend that could eat the whole damn pizza. So I got you. Speaking about that bathroom and that shirt, that's what I started decorating it with, was a bunch of pictures of me and my friends doing these different challenges. Because when I was doing them, what I would do is invite out a friend with me so we could take a picture with the giant pizza, and then I knew I could eat the pizza on my own if I really had to, and just have that experience, or like share that experience with a friend. Because sometimes I feel like it's important that we share our experiences or favorite things with people who are important to us, who may normally not do that thing. Like, I've always wanted to learn to shoot. I've only ever gone once. Like, I would love to go learn that from someone who knows how to do it, which is what I did the one time, but I would love to do that again. Share your experiences with me, bro. Muscle sport. If you've been following my stuff, you know I have a bunch of muscle sports videos because I'm now affiliated with them, and they have a pretty dope affiliation program where if you're posting like a shit ton of videos and stuff every week, you get points. Points turn into money that you use on supplements, and you get first dibs on supplements like restocks and new flavors. So that's why you guys have been seeing me post a lot about it. I don't post any BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's ad material, but I'm not BSing when I say like, yeah, this shit tastes really good, and that's why I went to them. Because a lot of that stuff all has the same shit in it. You know, like regardless of brand. If you're getting creatine monohydrate, it's creatine monohydrate. Like, doesn't matter who you're buying it from, it's still creatine monohydrate. When you're getting pre-workout, they may have different levels of stuff in there, but for the most part, you're getting the same thing. They're going for the same end result. So my thing is more taste and mixability. The ability to be mixed. Because, man, some shit does not mix. For real. Especially with protein. You guys ever notice that? Like, who put us onto these shaker bottles? Like, am I using the shaker bottle incorrectly? 20 years in. Am I using that motherfucker right? Because I swear, you put some protein shit in a shaker bottle, and you always have clumps. I don't care how vigorously you're shaking the shit out of that. So, like, if I'm using if I'm using protein powder that's not collagen powder, like, then I'm going to use a blender with it. That's how much I feel like it's a problem. And even with a blender, it blends it all up, but the stuff falls to the bottom so quickly. At that point, yes, a shaker works. And you have to shake it constantly. Somebody made the shaker just because they wanted to see people go. That was me using a shaker bottle. Yeah. Keep messing up these larger shirts. As you can tell, I've been wearing a lot of larger shirts because I don't feel too hot about myself because I've been eating bad, stuff like that. Not really bad, still healthy, but not in a deficit, more maintained / surplus, like if I'm bulking or doing a healthy bulk. Boom. So many rumors. The rumor mill with what's happening with Marvel. And then Dune's coming out. You guys know the next Dune movie comes out the same day as Avengers? Who came up with that plan? They're really banking on, oh, people are going to go see both because it's Christmas. And most people have extra money, gift money, and they're off from work. So they can go see 2 long-ass movies. All right. Well, I'm wrapping up here. I'm almost done with this, and I'm just looking forward to somebody commenting. I'm also very tired, guys, so stay on your sleep. Sleep's important. I'm trying to stay on mine. It's kind of involuntary that I'm just not getting it going, and now I'm keeping myself busy all day. And that's just more a mental tactic to fight my inner demons. Stay busy, beat the voices. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. I'm glad that you reset with me, did some laundry, did something, cleaned, I don't know, get your fucking pills ready for the week, meal prep, do something, or do nothing, because even doing nothing is doing something. You're deloading your brain, deloading your body, and that's good. I need some help with that. Next video is like, hey, could you deload your body with me? Not like that. Or do I mean like that? I don't know. All right, guys. Thanks for doing your laundry with me. I'm going to go put all this stuff away inside. And I'll see you next Sunday when we reset again. Hoping every week's a better week. Peace.